Hello and welcome to Waterdog Photography Tutorials. I'm Brooke Peterson. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about circular fisheye photography underwater. Circular fisheye photography can be really fun. It's done with a lens that on a full frame camera it shoots at 8 millimeters. On a crop sensor camera it shoots at 4.5 millimeters. What that does is that it causes the lens to see in 180 degrees in every direction. So you're seeing everything above you, below you, and to each side. Now, what that does, because of the curve of the lens, it causes in your image a blue halo around the outside edge of your image. And I'm going to show you how to fix that in post-processing. If you were to go to the basic panel in your develop module and try to do some post-processing on this image, such as maybe you want to bring up the shadows, that blue halo gets even darker and it shows up even more. So there's an easy fix to this, and what you'll need to do is go to the radial filter in the develop module and click on that, and then take your cursor to about the middle of this circle and click and hold the shift key and drag your circle out to about the same size as your image, maybe just a tiny bit smaller. You can then hover over your hand over the toggle here, and you can arrange it right where you want it. So it should be about the same size as the circle, maybe a tiny bit smaller. It's just fine. Now, if you go down to the bottom of this panel, you see the invert. Don't click the invert because you want to have that unclicked, and that will use the outside of the circle. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to take the exposure all the way down on that. Now, that doesn't look all that great because it's a very harsh line when you do that. So you're going to use the feather slider and bring the feather up maybe 5 or 6 points. And all that really does is it takes the edge of the circle and it just brings a little bit of a feather darkness over the top of that blue halo that we had. And that's quite easy. Then go ahead and click Done. And you can see now that that blue halo has gone away. Even if you go to the basic panel now and you try to do some post-processing, such as bringing up the shadows, you can see that that blue halo is no longer there. It's just covered by this little bit of darkness that's feathered around the outside edge. And that's it. It's quite easy. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please go over to waterdogphotography.com and check out my other tutorials, or watch my video tutorials here on this YouTube channel. You can also find me on Facebook at Waterdog Photography Brooke Peterson. Thank you for watching.